Hey friends, welcome to Om with Orlee. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to talk to you about Yoga Nidra, its benefits and the practice. But before we get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel by clicking on the button just at the bottom of the screen. It would really help me out a lot. So the practice of Yoga Nidra, it's actually an ancient Tantric practice, and the one I teach is from the Sivananda lineage. It puts you into a state between waking and sleeping. So it's done lying down, plus, right? You can do it right here on your yoga mat, or you can do it in your bed. Granted, in your bed you might fall asleep, and you want to be awake and aware for the practice. If you do fall asleep, no problem, you will still reap some of the benefits. So in the state between waking and sleeping, we find a restorative state, a place that we're supposed to be in when we go to sleep at night. Unfortunately, this day and age, we go to sleep with our work, our experiences throughout the day, the conversations we've had with people, what went right, what went wrong, the news we looked at, the social media we looked at, and oftentimes those things are done right before bed. So we don't get that restoration that we're supposed to have to pull from for the very next day to do it all over again with vitality. But this practice actually puts you into the state of restoration. So let's say your practice is 30 minutes long. Well, you can quadruple that and say that that's the amount of actual sleep restoration that you got. A good 2 hours of sleep restoration. Even though you go to sleep at night for 8 hours or however many it is for you, think about 8 hours of not good quality sleep, up and back down and grinding your teeth and whatever it might be, as opposed to 2 actual great quality moments of sleep restoration. And with that, with practicing that, you actually get sleep regulation as a benefit. So you might go to sleep for longer periods of time in the night and sleep more consistently for those durations. As well as stress reduction is another benefit of this practice. As any meditation practice, it helps you to reduce stress. As well as clarity. Clarity is something we bring in with intention, practicing with intention. And in this practice, it's called Sankalpa. So it's not just any intention, like I want to get that task done today. That's what I intend on. It's more thinking big intention. Who do you want to be? What direction in life do you want to go in a being sense? So if you were able to move those things out of your way to be exactly who you want to be, this is the practice that can help you with that, with the practice of Sankalpa. After some time practicing, you'll find yourself in a situation where you respond differently. And then you'll think, oh, that's interesting. Effortlessly. I'll give you an example. I was at a conference and a staff member came up to me with a note, said, this was left on what I think is your car, and if it is, you should come check it out. I came and checked it out. And someone crashed into my parked car. They left a note. So I realized, okay, well, everything will be taken care of. And I am at this event now. I need to be there. I want to be there. So I'll go back in and I'll deal with this later. And then the second thought was, wow, just a few years ago, this would have been very different. I would have been annoyed, flustered, blaming the other person and victimizing myself, taking it way too personally. Instead, the same responsibility will be taken the same action will be taken, but I'll still be able to go back into the event, find joy, and deal with this mess with a lot more ease. Sounds a little better, right? I was really glad to find that. So this practice is all about moving those boulders out of the way effortlessly. All you have to do is show up to your practice. Lie down, relax, and listen. So if you think this information would benefit a friend of yours, please share it. And once again, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel by clicking the link at the bottom of your screen. Check out the rest of my channel for various variations of Yoga Nidra and start your practice today. Please leave a comment. Let me know how it's going, what's standing in your way, how I can help you. I hope to see you around. Be well.